A dryer that heats up but does not spin brings any laundry room to a grinding halt. This Whirlpool dryer needed two separate repairs, and we're going to show you how we did it. So let's get at it. The first step in this repair is unplugging the power or turning off the power to the dryer. We then remove the lint trap, and that will expose two Phillips head screws right on the top of the dryer. Take care not to drop the screws down that lint trap. For this kind of job, I'd like to use these magnetic pans so I don't lose any of the screws. Then facing the dryer with a regular screwdriver, you just go under the front lip and pop it up a little bit. There's two clips that hold the top of the dryer down. There's a picture of the clip on the left. There's another one on the right side. And the top of that dryer hinges up from the back of the dryer the same way a car hood does. And I'm going to put a bungee cord on the top of this dryer and hang it from somewhere high so I don't get cracked in the head. As soon as we open this, we can see right from the get-go that the belt is broken. So when the belt arrived, it was back down to the basement to continue our repair. Before we take off the front panel, you have to remove two 5/16 screws. To do that, you have your arm inside the dryer with the drill facing back toward yourself. Then you unplug the electric that's going to the door switch. To remove that front panel completely, it's easy to put your thumb on the side wall and just lift up with the rest of your hand. That seems to be the easiest way to lift the whole panel out of the clips that are on each side. And be sure to move that front panel far away from where you're working, because if it falls on you, it could cut you to shreds. Now you can visualize the meat and potatoes of this dryer. So in the middle up top, we have the drum. On the back wall in the blue circles are the wheels that the drum spins on. On the left side behind that piece of tin, that's the heating element. We have the motor in this red circle on the right side. And on the proximal side of the motor in the green circle, that's the motor pulley. That's what spins the belt. Laying in the lint on the left side is the idle pulley. That usually flies around after the belt breaks. I'll show you where that goes in another picture. This is a picture of the old belt. It's really frayed in 3 different locations, so it was just a matter of time until this dryer failed. Once you cut that broken belt out, there's nothing else holding the drum in, and it'll slide right out the front of the dryer. Now that the drum is out of the way, it's a good time to really give it a good cleaning and get all this lint out of the dryer. And while I was vacuuming out the dryer, that's when I realized that the motor pulley was also broken. With that pulley broken too, that stops my repair for the day. I ordered the part and we'll come back again tomorrow. Now that we have most of the lint out of the way, I can show you where that idle pulley usually sits when the dryer is functioning normal. It goes right in these 2 slits closest to the motor. This is day 3 of our repair. We have a new motor pulley ready to be installed. To change this pulley, the first step is to remove this little black plate behind the motor. That did take a few minutes to get out. It's shaped like a horseshoe and it clamps down on each side of the motor. As you can see, under that plate, the motor shaft is square, so we can get a wrench on it. That way we can unscrew the old motor pulley. So that adjustable wrench with the red handle there just locked against the side of the unit, so I can use a pair of channel locks to unscrew the pulley. In this video, the adjustable wrench has the drive shaft locked in place, and I can screw on the new pulley with a pair of channel locks. Finally, we get that horseshoe shaped housing back on there, and we can put the rest of this dryer back together. When you're putting the new belt on, make sure the side with the ridges goes against the drum. So you're going to slide the drum back in. You're going to put the belt right where the old belt mark is on the drum. And then we pull the whole belt under the white idle pulley and open it up and put it around the motor pulley. And now the front panel has to be lifted up onto this bracket. There's one on each side. And this is a picture of the little square on the front panel that has to go onto that bracket. Another pair of hands to hold the drum in place makes putting that front panel on a lot easier. And to finish the job, we put those two 5/16 screws back in. Then we click our electric back in. We shut the hood, and then we're going to put those two Phillips head screws back in the top of the dryer. Then we have one final test to make sure it's a go. It's a go. If this video has been helpful, please leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or share this video with other homeowners. We'll catch you next time.